Anh nhìn bác anh cũng ăn đi.
Không, anh chưa đói đâu, anh ăn sáng rồi. Có vừa thôi.
Ngon.
Ăn nhiều lắm. Em ăn hết cháo đi cho.
Em ăn hết rồi.
The rural farm glows under the soft hues of dawn, the golden light filtering through ancient trees, casting dappled shadows across the weathered wooden house. Its peeling paint reveals years of wear, the porch cluttered with a rusted hoe, a basket of greens, and a pair of muddy boots drying in the morning air. Nearby, the pigpen buzzes with life, chickens pecking at the dirt near a sagging fence, their feathers ruffling in the breeze, while the vegetable garden stretches in neat rows, vibrant with cabbage and lettuce glistening with dew. The air carries the earthy scent of soil, mingled with faint wood smoke from a smoldering fire pit where a pot simmers, its contents bubbling gently. Ly Tieu Nu, a young woman in her early 20s with a determined yet exhausted expression, steps onto the porch, her steps heavy as she sets down a worn bag, her dark hair loose and tangled from travel, her faded jacket hanging loosely on her frame. She pauses, taking in the familiar scene, the chickens clucking, the garden swaying in the breeze, her heart tightening with worry. "Hello everyone, are you all doing well?" she murmurs, her voice soft but strained, hoping for a response from the quiet farm. She glances at the house, its wooden walls creaking faintly, and sighs. "I wish you all the best," she adds, her words a prayer for peace after days of absence. Inside, the faint hum of a radio plays, and she spots her younger cousin Dewey, stirring awake on a mat near the fireplace, his small face blinking up at her. "Dewey, are you awake?" she asks, a faint smile breaking through her fatigue as she kneels beside him, brushing his hair back gently. Dewey rubs his eyes, his voice sleepy but eager. "Why hasn't Mom come back yet? I hope nothing's wrong." Tieu Nu's smile fades, her thoughts drifting to her mother's absence and the chaos she left behind. "I hope so too, Dewey," she whispers, her mind racing with images of the hospital, the sterile smell still lingering in her memory. She stands stretching her aching limbs, and notices the pot on the fire pit, its contents, a simple broth simmering unattended. "Dewey, do you want to help Uncle? You're so good, thank you," she says, ruffling his hair as he nods enthusiastically, grabbing a wooden spoon to stir the pot. The warmth of the fire contrasts with the chill in her chest, her thoughts heavy with the recent ordeal. "Let's eat something first," she decides, her voice steadying as she pulls out a cloth bag, revealing a small loaf of egg bread and a carton of milk. "What should we buy?" "Get you a sponge cake and a box of milk," she says, handing them to Dewey, who beams with delight. She breaks off a piece of bread for herself, the yeasty scent a brief comfort, and watches as Dewey nibbles happily. "Eat this sausage, eat this cake, Dewey, have some bread," she encourages, her tone light despite the weight on her shoulders. Dewey shakes his head, pointing at the bread. "Let Uncle change the bread for Dewey, okay? I'll swap it with this one," she offers, swapping it for a softer piece, and he grins. "Okay, let Uncle change it." "Thank you," he chirps, his innocence a stark contrast to her turmoil. Tieu Nu leans against the porch railing, her gaze drifting to the garden, the chickens pecking nearby, as she chews slowly. I wonder how Mom's life is now, she mutters, her voice laced with worry, recalling her mother's departure to visit relatives. The memory of the hospital floods back. Mai's pale face, the doctor's urgent voice, and she shudders, her hands trembling slightly. She massages her temples, whispering, "Like this, does Mom feel better? Does Mom feel more comfortable, yes?" As if her mother could hear her plea. Sitting down beside Dewey, she continues, "Sit down, I'll massage Mom a bit more." Her fingers working imaginary knots, a futile attempt to ease her own tension. "Mun, where are An Truong and Dewey?" she calls, glancing around, but the farm remains quiet save for the chickens. They must be at school by now, An Truong taking Dewey. She realizes, her voice softening with relief. The memory of last night's absence weighs on her, tossing on a mat, too weak to return home. "I didn't come back last night, An Truong must be so worried," she murmurs, pulling out her phone to see a missed call from An Truong. Her fingers hesitate, then dial, the line ringing twice before his voice answers. "Hello, An Truong," she says, her tone cautious. "Yes, is this Tieu Nu?" "Yes, have you just returned?" He replies, concern evident. "Yes, I just got back yesterday. I didn't bring my phone so I couldn't call." "Has An taken Dewey to school yet?" she asks, her voice steadying. "Yes, I just took Dewey to school." "But your voice sounds different. Are you sick?" An Truong probes, his worry palpable through the line. Tieu Nu forces a smile, though he can't see it. "I'm just a bit tired, it's nothing." He hesitates, then asks, "So am I going to work today?" She nods, replying, "Yes, you're still going to work." "Okay, goodbye." But as she lowers the phone, his voice cuts in. "Nu, hey, what's wrong with you?" She sighs, her exhaustion breaking through. "I'm just a bit tired." He presses, "Are you sick? Why didn't you tell me?" She deflects, "I just got back." His tone sharpens. "But did something happen to you?" Tieu Nu pauses, the weight of her secret pressing down, her voice dropping to a whisper. "Yesterday I went to visit my sister, but unfortunately, I got seriously ill and had to stay in the hospital. I had to undergo surgery, but there wasn't enough blood to sustain me during the procedure. Luckily, Mom and I share the same blood type as her, so I donated to Mai." The line goes silent, An Truong processing her words, then he asks, "So you have a rare blood type?" She nods, her voice faint. "I donated to Mai for the surgery. I didn't realize taking blood would be so dangerous to my health." He exhales sharply. "How do you feel now?" She leans back, her eyelids heavy. "I feel very sleepy. Just lie down and rest. I'll go buy some things to cook porridge for you," An Truong insists, his voice firm with concern. Tieu Nu protests weakly. "No, if you're busy, just go to work. I'll rest and be fine." He hesitates, then suggests, "Or go inside the house to rest." She shakes her head, settling on the porch. "No, I'll stay out here." An Truong relents. "Wait a moment, I'll get a mat to spread for you to sleep." She nods, her voice softening. "Do you feel cold?" he asks, and she replies, "I'm not cold." He smiles through the phone. "Rest, I'll go buy some things." "Okay, be careful." Tieu Nu lies back on the mat, the chickens clucking nearby, her body sinking into exhaustion. "I'll sleep a bit, I feel so tired," she murmurs, closing her eyes as the farm fades into silence. The midday sun climbs higher, its rays piercing through the wooden slats of the house, warming the interior where Ly Tieu Nu rests on a mat spread across the floor, the faint scent of wood smoke lingering from the morning fire. The room is simple, wooden walls adorned with a faded family photo, a small table holding a bowl of fruit, and a radio humming softly in the corner. Outside, the pigpen's chickens cluck rhythmically, their shadows dancing across the garden as Tieu Nu stirs, her body aching from the recent surgery. An Truong kneels beside her, a pot of steaming porridge in hand, the aroma of rice and herbs filling the space as he ladles it into a bowl, the wooden spoon clinking against the ceramic. "Just sit and rest," An Truong says gently, setting the bowl before her, his eyes scanning her pale face with concern. Tieu Nu manages a weak smile, her hands trembling as she takes the bowl, the warmth seeping into her fingers. "I want to help in the kitchen," she offers, trying to rise, but he shakes his head firmly. "No need, stay here. I'll get the porridge, it's ready." She relents, sinking back onto the mat, her voice soft. "Are you hungry? Very hungry, right?" he asks, and she nods, her stomach growling faintly. "Very hungry," she admits, taking a tentative sip, the warmth spreading through her chest. The phone rings, breaking the quiet, and An Truong answers, his expression shifting to urgency. "Hello, An Truong?" "Yes, what's up?" A voice crackles through. "Brother, there's an urgent matter at the office, come right away." He glances at Tieu Nu, his brow furrowing. "I'm busy now, handle anything you can. If it's too hard, leave it, I'll catch up tonight." She nods weakly. "Okay, that works." He hesitates, asking, "Is it something important?" The voice reassures, "Nothing serious," and he hangs up, turning to her with a sigh. Tieu Nu sets the bowl down, her hands resting on her lap, her voice low as she recounts the ordeal. "Yesterday I went to visit my sister, but unfortunately, I got seriously ill and had to stay in the hospital. I had to undergo surgery, but there wasn't enough blood to sustain me during the procedure." An Truong listens intently, his hands stilling on the pot. "Luckily, Mom and I share the same blood type as her, so I donated to my," she continues, her voice trembling with the memory of the needle, the cold hospital room. He nods, his voice soft. "So you have a rare blood type?" She nods, her eyes distant. "I donated to my for the surgery. I didn't realize taking blood would be so dangerous to my health." An Truong's face tightens, his concern deepening. "How do you feel now?" She leans back, exhaustion pulling at her. "I feel very sleepy," she admits, her eyelids drooping. He stands, gathering his things. "Just lie down and rest, I'll go buy some things to cook porridge for you," he insists, but she protests. "No, if you're busy, just go to work, I'll rest and be fine." He pauses, then suggests, "Or go inside the house to rest." But she shakes her head. "No, I'll stay out here." An Truong relents, stepping toward the door. "Wait a moment, I'll get a mat to spread for you to sleep," he says, returning with a thin mat, spreading it carefully. "Do you feel cold?" he asks, and she replies, "I'm not cold." He nods. "Rest, I'll go buy some things." She whispers, "Okay, be careful." As he leaves, the door creaking shut behind him. Alone, Tieu Nu lies back, the chickens clucking a distant lullaby. "I'll sleep a bit, I feel so tired," she murmurs, closing her eyes, the farm fading into silence. She stirs, reaching for the water glass, sipping slowly. "I'll have a sip of water first," she murmurs, the coolness reviving her slightly. The sound of a motorbike grows louder, and she looks up to see An Truong returning, a bag of groceries in hand, his face etched with urgency. "Just sit and rest," he repeats, setting the bag down, his voice firm. "I want to help in the kitchen," she asks again, but he shakes his head. "No need, stay here. I'll get the porridge, it's ready." She nods, accepting the bowl he hands her, the warmth a small comfort as the tension of her sacrifice lingers in the air. The late afternoon sun casts a warm glow through the wooden house, its rays filtering past the bamboo walls, illuminating the mat where Ly Tieu Nu rests, her breathing shallow but steady. The room is quiet save for the soft crackle of the fire pit outside, where a pot of porridge simmers, its aroma drifting in through the open window. The pigpen's chickens cluck faintly, their shadows stretching across the garden as Tieu Nu stirs, her body weak but her spirit resolute. An Truong sits beside her, a bowl of chicken egg porridge in hand, the steam rising as he stirs it gently, the wooden spoon clinking softly against the ceramic. "Are you hungry? Very hungry, right?" he asks, his voice gentle as he offers her a spoonful, his eyes searching her face for signs of improvement. Tieu Nu nods weakly, her hands trembling as she takes the bowl, the warmth seeping into her fingers. "Very hungry," she whispers, sipping slowly, the taste of faint comfort against the exhaustion. The phone rings again and An Truong answers, his expression shifting. "Hello, An Truong?" "Yes, what's up?" A voice crackles. "Brother, there's an urgent matter at the office, come right away." He glances at Tieu Nu, torn. "I'm busy now, handle anything you can. If it's too hard, leave it, I'll catch up tonight." She nods, her voice faint. "Okay, that works." He hesitates, asking, "Is it something important?" The voice reassures, "Nothing serious," and he hangs up, turning to her with a sigh. Tieu Nu sets the bowl down, her hands resting on her lap, her voice low as she speaks. "I feel very sleepy," she admits, her eyelids drooping. An Truong nods. "Just lie down and rest." But she shakes her head slightly. "No, if you're busy, just go to work. I'll rest and be fine." He insists, "Or go inside the house to rest." But she replies, "No, I'll stay out here." An Truong relents, stepping toward the door. "Wait a moment, I'll get a mat to spread for you to sleep," he says, returning with a mat, spreading it carefully. "Do you feel cold?" he asks, and she replies, "I'm not cold." He smiles, "Rest," and heads out, the door creaking shut. Alone, Tieu Nu closes her eyes, whispering, "I'll sleep a bit, I feel so tired." She stirs, reaching for water, sipping slowly. "I'll have a sip of water first," she murmurs, the coolness reviving her slightly. The sound of footsteps approaches and Mai enters, her face pale but her eyes clear, supported by a nurse in a green uniform from the images. Tieu Nu's heart skips, her sister's presence a shock after days of tension. "Sister," Mai whispers, her voice frail, her hand trembling as she reaches out. Tieu Nu sits up, her exhaustion forgotten, her voice soft. "Mai, are you okay now?" Mai nods, tears welling. "You saved me." I don't know what to say except thank you. Tieu Nu's eyes soften, the resentment fading as she takes Mai's hand, the warmth a fragile bridge between them. An Truong returns, his face lighting up at the sight. "Are you feeling better?" he asks Mai, who nods weakly. Tieu Nu smiles, her voice steady. "I donated blood to Mai, but I didn't expect it to be so dangerous. Now I just want to rest." Mai squeezes her hand, her voice breaking.